Birds and Supernova. And that second game is going to be Force versus the Shooter.
The 10-minute match, D4X. See how this breakout goes.
A lot of teams playing pretty conservative.
Like Dirty Birds, they're going up to the close side wedge.
Dirty Birds delayed right at that bump.
Supernova drops one body on the break.
They're in those 4 bunkers and they bump up to that.
Dirty Bird gets a body though.
4 paintball here. Almost exactly mirrored.
Supernova has both the wedges now, and they're shooting outside.
Dirty Birds moved up to that burrito called Hard Near. Supernova jumps into this W. Right in front of you, you can see 3 Dirty Birds players.
Supernova's trying to gunfight his way into this brick, but the Dirty Birds burrito players shooting on the outside. Oh, switch to the inside. Oh, shoot the Supernova player.
Both those Supernova players in those race bunkers right there in front of us just go down. So now
Supernova's got 2 players on a cross. Yep, and I think Dirty Birds have 4 players still.
There's still 4 bodies up. They lost that first guy early, and then
it's like the Dirty Bird Snake players trying to make something happen.
Just realized how slick that field is now.
Yep.
Supernova loses that body.
Supernova just got shot, but Dirty Birds called that as kill 3. They must have lost the body count at one point.
They may not have seen that far side race walk off.
Dirty Birds players in a bad spot here, and go ahead and Dirty Bird shoots. And Supernova's going to concede it to save the time. I'm sure that was Kenny's call.
Yep. That's a good early towel for them.
Yep.
You're in their first point.
Yep. Looks like shooters against Force. Force on the left, shooters on the right.
Start this match off and we'll see how the 2 teams break out.
It's like Force doubles the home and takes the mini W off the break.
Shooter's lane must not be completely dialed in yet.
They might have had him into the corner instead. Maybe they were more worried about that. Just was able to sneak under it.
Either that or they were shooting for that conservative breakout.
So Shooter's players are trying to make his way out to the corner. So he's able to do that. Force still has 2 bodies in the home. There are some nasty bounce shots into that home. It's hard to live with 2 people in there for very long. Yep. Force definitely has better field position right now. The widest body for the shooters appears to be the corner. And he's grabbing and shooting, but I'm not really sure what he's trying to get. Oh, maybe that was him that just caught the Force player over here with the brick.
Force has both bricks now.
And then shooters immediately dropped 3 bodies. I don't know if that was a penalty or not. But shooters' home players are going to try and move out, but it's probably too late. Force is going to run right past the corner. They towel the point while their player is still alive shooting. Very strange.
10 seconds. 10 seconds in between these points.
Supernova going for a big breakout, staying off the break. Appears to have made it clean. And now he's in the 50 brick. It's like the, oh, they got a minor. Minor on the Dirty Birds. They're actually down 4 bodies. Supernova is just coming down the field. These 50 bricks are very strong.
Yep, I think it's just that Dirty Birds player in their home bunker right now.
Yeah, Dirty Birds should probably.
Probably just.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you might just.
They're up. I mean, they're up by 1. I guess they don't want to concede while they're up, but I don't think this guy's going to shoot all 4 of these players from the home.
Not where he's at right now. We're going to hunt him.
Yeah, and burn some time off the clock and the boy get ripped up here, I think.
Yep. Shooting on.
Supernova doesn't know the body. They didn't know how many people died as they're coming down the field cautiously still. There we go.
We've got the man, the myth, the legend up here, Mike Spinoza. Derek is by far the best pod runner. We left yesterday with an extra half bag of pods. Plus 18 goes down with here in about 10 seconds left on this clock.
Shooters on the left, Force on the right.
8.5 minutes left.
Force are going to double the home again. They're going to go for a deep run. It's like the paintball junkies getting checked out right now. But his vintage jersey kept him alive. The protection force right there. Looks like we're still pretty pocket over here on the shooter side. We've got both the wedges. One of the refs is running in on this shooter's player over here, and he pulls him out, and it's a major penalty. That's going to pull an additional 2 bodies. Their whole back line is pretty much pulled out, and the 2 wedges are left alone. Let's see if Force capitalizes on this.
I think they saw it come out, because as soon as you saw that, those Sportz players moved up in droves. You can see these 2 shooters players stuck right here in these middle 2 wedges.
Looks like Paintball Junkies is going to go ahead and get into the brick right here, alive.
Checked out over on that far end by the ref. They're both cleaner, both these bricks here.
Yep. These guys are pretty deep up the field in these wedges. You're not going to be able to live very long with both 50 bricks wider than them. See what happens, though.
You might be able to see him.
Force needs to come around this brick. He needs to go wide. The out-of-bounds line is pretty generous on this side of the field. He has at least 14 feet. Like he could go wide, you know. Yeah, exactly. Wrap, kill those 2 players. Looks like shooters are going to concede.
You got 3 kills there. No.
Aggressive snake off the break run. The last one, a lot of teams aren't doing snake off the break on this field. He was in the 50 brick in the first 10 seconds.
Super tough.
Yep. And I think that really surprised the other team.
If he's
lined up for it. He might try it again. That's how it goes. Yep.
I think. Oh, he got shot though.
They were expecting it this time.
They were expecting that far side.
Yeah.
And near side came out too. And he went with that flying lead. Dirty Bird's out here moving up and out, moving up that wedge, up to that snake.
All right, Mike Spinoza here.
A little bit left there, bud.
Filling. Oh, I'm a little loud.
Not your fault.
All right.
That's better.
Filling in for Matt Foreman while he takes a quick break.
It was a good towel.
It was a towel. Who do we have here? So
currently we have Supernova that just whoever's running that team, coaching, is going to be yelling, get out on the field.
Yes, absolutely. All right, here we go. We're stacked up. 5 seconds.
7 minutes left on this clock. Pretty strong breakout by the shooters. They go to both teams' wedges. We're going to get a ref coming in here on this other side.
Yeah, the shooters really took a lot of real estate compared to what we've seen on this, and they got a body off the break.
The shooters might not be playing around anymore.
No, they look like they have found what they need to find here, as long as they can capitalize on it. This is excellent moves coming on the near side here. This person is doing what needs to be done. That's a kill.
That's 2.
That's 2 kills. That's 3 kills.
Is that 4?
4.
That's 4 kills and a buzzer.
Wow. And that is what needed to happen.
That is exactly
what needed to happen. That's an excellent play from them. Now, what I'll be interested in
going to be here on the left. Dirty Bird's is going to be on the right.
I hear that Derek is by far the best pod runner. I mean, that's not an easy status to obtain, so I'm happy for him to have that kind of dap.
Congratulations, a waste of potential yesterday. They won out.
Oh, did they? Oh, very very conservative breakout from the Dirty Birds, and it cost them a body. I thought that they would at least trade one, but they did. They missed the opening burn, which left the window. Now they're trapped in this pocket. You see Supernova really taking advantage of it at this point.
I see the red flag on the ground, but I think that was just dropped.
It's just dropped?
Yeah. I think it was just dropped because Dirty Birds still have 4 bodies up here. Yes, Kenny Frank is still coaching Supernova. I can see him right down here to my right, just kind of leaning into this net. He's trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Supernova moves up here into this.
I approve of that move. That's a good move. But see, what's happening is once they, there we go. That is what needs to happen. You have to get into that 50 piece. That's where the game changes. Watch this rack. He needs to be careful of that corner. Yep, there it is. Gone.
He's got his corner. He's going to own this field now. This is his. Sees him, and he's going to trade out. He is not going to trade out. He is just going to keep walking down the field on him. That was a great move.
That was a great move. Now, I have to put some of the ownership on that for the Dirty Birds. He needs to trade with that guy.
Yep.
And the refs gave him enough leniency, to be perfectly honest, to make sure that that happened.
Yep.
You can't just let him walk in front of you like that and have a gun pointed at him. But I know that he'll build into it.
Loving the spin perspective.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. I like that I have like a little thing there. The spin perspective.
You got a little following.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric White's now the banana man. A little conservative. Do we just send one body out wide? Or do we just go stay on full attack and make them beat us? 5 seconds left.
Here we go.
Bodies on each.
I see a deep runner, just a corner runner, the Dorito runner. So they do spread the field. Both teams spread the field.
4 shooters here.
Yep, we got shooters lost one. So we're 4-4. Oh, no.
4-3.
4-3, yep.
Drops 2 bodies off the break. They drop that far side Dorito.
Here comes this attack. Now, I find this particular bunker to have very low real estate. If he doesn't move directly in, it's going to be... Oh, he makes the most of it. Very nice. Very nice.
And you can see that Force player walking off here on the right. He definitely got shot by his own team quite a bit.
Was that Doc? No, that's not Doc. Okay, so I'm looking at a 1-on-2 right now. I don't know if your situational report is the same.
Yep, I see a 1-on-2. I see this one body right here in this far side.
So this is where we grow paintball. The gun can only be on one person at a time. So see how he's advancing? That's what needs to happen. Yes.
So just shoot him out.
And he has to do that. That's paintball law. You can't shoot your own player out and not close the point, right? You have to close it out after that. Yeah. If you don't do it, and it was him.
Dirty Birds out here on the left.
Oh, I didn't realize Tom the Wallet's here. Shout out to my boy Sellers. Living that life. I mean, you hurt me on the ICPL, but I still love you, brother. Here we go.
Big breakout.
Oh, huge jump out. Huge, very aggressive.
Doesn't even get shot at.
That's very much my style of paintball. I love it. I love it. Watch, he's going to eat. Right? Nope, nope. Oh. Oh, he could have eaten so well.
Came out just a little too
he was too sloppy. Nobody really builds on the Supernova side, and now we're kind of stuck in that pocket, right? They have opportunity to branch out. There we go. There's the move.
Right back here. Let's see if this Dirty Bird.
No, that is not the move. Nope. So when we're in that 50, right, we want to do quick checkoffs, right? We want to look at the primary bunkers and understand what we have. He clearly thought that there was still someone in this L-shaped beam that was not there. And that has put this team now into back on a 3-on-3 position, where previously they were in great position to win the point.
Now Supernova out here on both corners. Force up here, Dirty Birds up here in the snake beam.
This is a low value move. He needs to figure out.
Those apples are bad. It's bad to live in late game. The Dirty Birds player up here tried to make something happen. but just ran right into that cross lane. Right here to this D side. The Dirty Birds have one person in that snake lead. Supernova down here just crossed up guns. Just hold them where they're at. 2-2, 3 minutes left. I think it's just a 2-on-2 actually.
Where are you seeing the second player for the Dirty Birds? Oh, I see it.
Right
Okay.
there,
Yes, in the
and
L.
then right
Absolutely.
Here in this near brick.
So I
right
think,
here.
so my position is the Dirty Birds player needs to get engaged with the point. He needs to realize where that back right corner. So you got that up snake position. Someone must be holding him. I don't.
Yeah, so Supernova's in both of these corners, just kind of holding their lanes.
They need to break that cross. And the best way to do that is to try to use bunkers to block out, get something up the middle going that's going to reduce their opportunity to shoot them out. This
Dirty Birds makes their move over to this near side corner.
Yes, and I don't see a lot of high value in that right now. He needs to figure out how he's going to get to the Dorito there, to the mini W, and then get into that 50. And what you have is you have that cross bunker. So once he pulls guns, he needs to be communicating cross field to the guy that's in the snake to take that other 50, because he's going to pull both guns when that happens. But he has to start making decisions that do something.
Yep. 2 minutes left in this match. 2-2. 2-on-2.
When I'm in positions like this, I like to ask my question, like, what would Matt Foreman do? What would be the move? And I'm pretty sure it's not back corner.
It might be shoot your own teammate and just go hit the buzzer.
That could be it. It could be it. See, if you have, there we go. Now we're thinking, oh, but
Trip.
no.
Ref's gonna come in, check him out. He's just laying flat. He's called clean.
Now you see, we see Supernova advancing as well.
He's hunting.
He is hunting.
Now. He's gonna come and get him right here. Whoa, right up the back. That's a good move by those two. He shoots out.
What
the
a
other
save
one too.
point. Unbelievable.
Good save.
But to point it out, and I'm going to hand this back off to Black Light.
A good perspective on it.
Oh, he could host The Price is Right, that's for sure. Okay, we got Force on the left, Shooters on the right. Force is up 3-1 with 5 minutes left.
Force is kind of indomitable. Lions have 1 point. Shooter, they came out and just exploded. Shooters dropping
one body off the break on the back line. Looks like Force is already. So Shooters have both the wedges. They're both shooting the top side of the field. Force is in the wedge trying to. He's basically wrapping. He's making a move. Mini W. It's made it in clean. Looks like the Force player shot in his back right there. Yep, he's coming on.
This Force player and his vintage jersey magic.
Yep. Here we go. We got Shooters making a move in, mirror him as well. I'm not totally sure if Shooters know where the Force player is over here. Force does fill out to the near side corner as well.
All the way from the home button. That's a long run from there.
Yeah.
I've never done. See the Force, or the Shooters player out there finally made his way out of home over into that far side brick.
Oh, looks like Force made the move. Shooters did not have any paint in the air, no pressure on him. So he was able to make the move to the 50 brick, but they know he's there and he just got shot. His first
Got a
engagement.
little aggressive.
Looks like Shooters are trying to capitalize. They know that the clock's ticking and they have to get 2 points to tie.
And they drop their body off the far side.
Oh, but Force does get a minor, it looks like. And that's going to pull the last 2 bodies.
I believe that ends the point there.
It's like the Force players.
They had enough bodies to assess the penalty.
Yep, so Shooters just got to go down and hit the buzzer or, big bites off the break. It's worked out a few times. It's been burned a few times, but he's definitely keeping the Dirty Birds gunners guessing where he's going to go off the break.
We're going to jump right on here with Dirty Birds and see if they do something exciting. They go a little
Supernova takes the snake again off the break. Looks clean. then he gets shot immediately from the inside.
That's a good move. Just got a little aggressive right there at the end.
Yeah. And now all 4 Supernova players are stuck in the pocket in the worst spot they can be in.
Dirty Birds are way out.
Yeah, Dirty Bird corner, both corners players are able to wrap and just completely trap Supernova in.
Hopefully Supernova is just holding their guns, holding their lanes.
Supernova loses their top side corner though, and hopefully they're paying attention
Dirty
to the clock.
Birds. Dirty Birds walk back up.
Dirty Birds. Yep. Dirty Birds, and they have 20 seconds to tie this game.
Supernova
and right
drops
now
their,
they are not
far side can.
playing like they aren't aware of this.
10 seconds left. Supernova's just happy shooting their guns.
Yeah, they want to make something happen, but they need to force it. And
Here they come.
it's not going to be enough time.
1. Take it back inside from it. Supernova wins. Penny Frank's team pulls one out.
Yep.
1 minute.
So we are currently in X-Ball for this now match for Force and Shooters.
And Force is going to be on your right, and Force is up 3-2. 3.5 minutes left. Not the time. Not the time. Force has been doubling the home almost every point. Let's see if they're going to do that again. Looks like they are. And Force takes a loader hit off the break. So, there we go.
Shooters coming in is more aggressive and conservative where it counts. They kind of stay in the middle, but they make both these wedges. Move right up here to this near side race.
AW players are going to shoot on the inside for a minute. I think the only player that can stop, there's two guns shooting his way. They're probably trying to stop him from giving him a 50 brick.
Yeah, you can see the paint blowing up on that snake meat ring.
Yeah, they do not want him in there, especially because I don't believe
nobody's going to be able to stop him.
Sportz have any players on that side of the field besides the wedge.
They've got that wedge and that far side brick. I think that brick can shoot that snake meat. So, Force up here built out both these wedges, and they're just kind of, again, shooting their guns. They're up by 1 point, they know it.
Yeah, Force is trying to stop this Shooters player still from coming out of this mini W into the brick. Oh, but the wedge just got shot. The Burrito player behind him shot the wedge out. Now he's in there. He knows what he has to do. He's got to wrap. The player behind him was a little too aggressive, didn't realize what was happening, and got shot from across the field. He needs to get this kill right here, and I think he just threw his body away.
I'm going to come in and check this guy out right now.
They,
He's out too. That was a trade out.
Looks like Shooters have 2 bodies left. They're in both the big center wedges. Force has the top side corner.
Yep.
Looks like Shooters are unaware of where he is, and they're going to kind of stumble down the field here. He's not sure where the player is. Now he knows now.
Yep, they've got coming with this L.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and trade.
Yep.
And there's going to be
Good trade.
1 Shooter's body left. Is going to clear the field. And they're going to tie this match with probably a little under a minute left.
60 seconds.
I don't think we've seen a tie today.
No.
Oh, Shooters player is not going to hit the buzzer. I guess he's dead. I'm not sure what is happening. I think he realizes now that he needs to hit the buzzer. That's generally the purpose.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're getting it. This guy definitely missed the captain's meeting.
That was bizarre.
That's called a psych out.
Yep. I mean, they might have just tried to kill that clock just a little bit and just hope for the tie.
Yeah.
For this tournament. 21 teams here today.
10 seconds.
10 seconds on the clock.
Here we go. Let's see. We got 3-3 match, 37 seconds. See if one team plays to win and one team plays to tie. Looks like Shooters get shot either off the break or his own team shot him out of the box.
Yeah, man.
Not sure what happened there. It was very quick. He either got shot 2 steps off the box by Force or his team shot him, whipping his other guns around. Force player is getting a check. Looks like he got shot going into the mini W. So both teams are 4-on-4.
I think this might just end up in a tie.
Force is playing to win. Force is on their
Force
side of
is
the field.
definitely playing.
He's in their Dorito, ripping people up right now. He does not want to tie.
He did not want to tie. He is hunting.
Oh,
Oh.
he just shoots the home. He
Oh, he almost had it.
no, that
Game
was
time
close.
finish. That was a great play.
You know, he tried though. He really tried to make something happen. A lot of teams will sit there
Yep.
and be content trying to find an opening and just they won't pay attention. The clock will go down.
Yep.
And
Tick away.
sometimes you have to take that risk.